The first part of your healing is to deprogram. We have been conditioned from the just very earliest ages, essentially when we're born, and we come into this world. We are taught to understand what we think as a society is right and wrong, or what is success, what is failure, and we learn as we grow up. We learn from our parents telling us what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what is acceptable, what is not. And then we go through our schooling systems, and our teachers essentially teach us what is, a grade A student, what is good, what is smart, and what is just not good, what is a failure. And then as we grow into our early teens and young adolescence, we see relationships around us. We see what our friends are doing. We see and learn from the experiences that we form throughout those relationships, whether it's a loved one, whether it's family, whether it's friends. We feel the pressure. We feel the judgment. And we start to pick up the habits and patterns of judging others. By the time we're 18, 19, 20 years old, we've already formed what we call the human conditioning box around us that is filled with conditions. And inside of this box, we hold all of our fears, our patterns, our habits. We have learned to identify ourselves as somebody. We feel that we need to be somewhere or head somewhere, possibly to either impress others because our family have guided us in that certain direction, or we feel that we need to form a career around a certain thing because it's going to pay more, right? So we have all these tendencies to look at the world with a very different viewpoint, and that is what the conditioning is. The first part of your healing journey is to learn how to decondition, deprogram from all of these things that we feel we need to be, or we feel we need to go, or all the things that are holding us back. And in order to deprogram our mind, we have to understand what are the things that we are doing on a daily basis that is either lowering our vibration, that is keeping us stuck, keeping us lost, or stopping us from really ascending into person that we are meant to be. Our mission, what are we in full alignment with? And so the very first part of our healing is to deprogram, because we cannot program the mind to think differently if we are already programmed. And so in order to deprogram our mind, we have to understand what are the things that we are doing on a daily basis that are holding us back. One of the first things is how we speak, the power of our words. You can see a glass that is either half full or half empty. We can look at things from a perspective where we feel that if we follow our dream, we follow our purpose, we're not going to be able to do those things because we are going to be financially held back, for example. And so when we start to recognize all these things that we hold inside of us, which may be fear of change, fear of movement, fear of losing friends, fear of being judged, fear of not being accepted, fear of maybe looking completely crazy. We have to face all of those things. But we have to recognize, again, what are we doing in our daily life that is holding us back? And one of those things, the first things, is how we speak, how we communicate. Are we communicating from a place of love? Are we communicating from a place of fear? And these can start with very small things like brushing our teeth. Ugh, I have to brush my teeth, or I get to brush my teeth. I have to clean the house. Today I get to clean the house. Today I get to relax. Right? And we have to understand that the power of our mind controls the reality. The power of our thoughts control our reality. And so we have to learn how to change anything that is negative into something that is beautiful, that is something that is positive. I don't think I should do this because of whatever reason. That thing is going to make me really happy. And I'm going to follow my heart because I trust that I'll be provided for. Two very different spectrums of our mind. And so throughout your day, you have to start to pick up all the habits that you have created and formed. Whether that is through words, through something that we physically say out loud or communicate, or whether it is something that we think inside of our mind that we don't say out loud. We have an energy field around us, and everything that we say comes out of our mouth and comes back into our body. Everything that we say and feel and think, we feed back into our body. And so how can we start recognizing the things that we are doing and how it is implementing our field? Everything is energy. Everything is a vibration. How you think, feel, and act creates the reality that you live in. But we must recognize, and I'm sure that even you now could think of your day, the first thing that you do when you get up. Are you thinking about the day and all the things that you have to do? Or are you thinking, oh, a beautiful day, I'm so grateful, thank you so much. And throughout your day, start recognizing the things that you may be saying out loud or the things that you may be thinking inside of your mind. And I want you to start practicing changing anything that may be negative to something positive. It takes about 3 days for you to recognize your habits. And it takes about 3 days before you say something negative, to replace that with something positive. I'm going to have an amazing day at work today. I feel great, even if you don't feel very well, if you feel sick. If you feel sick and you say, I feel sick, you're telling, you're feeding back yourself, you're telling your reality, I am sick. I feel amazing, I'm healing, my body is recovering. And you say and think those things, and your reality soon changes. But it takes a lot of practice. It takes discipline. It takes practice. But we cannot heal if we cannot understand the things that we are doing on a day-to-day basis that impact how we feel. And so the first thing you need to do is, how are you feeling? Even as you're reading this video, watching this video, I feel amazing. I'm learning, I'm growing. Or is there something else that you're thinking? And how can we transition those thoughts to something positive? Because we cannot change or heal the whole of you without every part of you. You have the keys and the codes and everything that you need inside of you. But you just need, or maybe need, guidance on how we can get there. But we have to understand all the little things that you can do that make a huge difference in your life. And so even as you're watching this course, I ask you to notice how you feel when you get up. Notice how you feel throughout your day. Notice how people are talking to you, but also notice how you are reacting and maybe speaking or communicating back to them. How do you feel before you go to bed? Do you feel drained? Do you feel tired? Do you feel exhausted from the day? Or do you feel it was a really good day, a productive day maybe? It's okay to have bad days here and there, but not consecutive bad days. And so the power of your mind, the power of your thoughts, the power of your voice that you create throughout your day will create your reality. And so that is one of the very first things that you need to look at. To recognize these things so that we can then start programming them with something positive, with positive words, with positive thoughts. Because when you do this, you will find that your reality starts to change very quickly.